Yo traders, what is good? So this lesson is going to be candlestick patterns. Now, I'm not going to show you head and shoulders patterns. I'm not going to show you double tops, double bottoms, triple bottoms, blah, 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 right? I'm not even going to be getting into all these like fucking shooting stars, Marabozus, if that's how you say it. I'm not going to go into all these crazy candlestick patterns because there's a lot of them. I'm going to give you the ones I personally use and the ones that I think mean anything. And I suppose not even, I want to say candlestick pattern, more just candlesticks and what they're doing and how we use them. All right, so the only really main ones I really use is dojis. I use dojis, and the most important one of every single one is going to be the engulfing candle. The engulfing candle is literally going to be the most important thing that we're going to learn today on this lesson, because the next lesson is going to be about entries and exits, and I pretty much only enter on engulfing candles. Right, that's my confirmation candle. Okay, so doji candles, indecision candles, whatever, right? They're everywhere. These 50-50 candles with little bodies and big wicks on each side, dojis. Okay. Oh, there's another doji. There's another doji. I literally, see them everywhere. But why would this doji matter? All right. I'll tell you why this doji would matter. Because we're only looking for doji candles when we're in certain trends. So why would this green doji candle matter? Why is this important to me? Because I know that we just broke structure, so we're in a downtrend, and a doji candle means is lost strength, is losing strength to me. So if the next candle's red, like it is, I'd feel okay to get in. Okay, feel okay to get in because we printed a doji candle, same as this candle there. Why do I feel comfortable in staying in my trade? If I see a green candle like this, leaving a big ass wick, in a downtrend, because it tells me that price tried to go up, but it closed really weakly and really fragile in a downtrend. So, chances are we're going to continue down. Now, take a look at this candle. And I'm not giving you names for this shit because, like, honestly, candles tell you a story, all right? So in a downtrend, we know we're looking for pullbacks. Now, why would this candle tell me you could catch a quick buy? Or, you could be interested in going to the 1 minute time frame and looking for a buy. Because look at the wicks. Look at how the wick came down, but didn't want to finish red, finish green, and more towards the upside. The body of the candle's more towards the upside, and there's a longer wick at the bottom telling me, it got pushed back pretty heavy. So what does it do? Oh, you go to the 1 minute time frame. What's this? A bullish engulfing candle. An engulfing candle is when the candle body is bigger than the previous one before it. Okay, so we got on the 5 minute time frame, this candle telling me, it got pushed all the way down there, but it ended up being stronger on the buy side. And we got the 1 minute time frame, and we got an engulfing bullish candle. So now I could get in on a quick scalp to the upside. Do you know what I mean? So that's just all the candles that I really look at is like dojis and engulfings, and what the wicks are showing me. Always look at what wicks are showing you. Like, wicks tell a story. Perfect example of a continuation candle. All right, so look at this candle. This is a big candle. Honestly, that's a strong bullish engulfing candle, and it's engulfing because it engulfed this whole red one. Like, it's way bigger. Okay, so what's the next candle doing? Oh, look at that. The wick came all the way down, closed the little gap between them, and ended like this. Ended strong. Ended like, I want to keep going. I'm ready to keep pushing. Good sign of a continuation. Now this is a bearish engulfing. This candle is a bearish engulfing candle. Does that mean I just want to sell now because this candle's way bigger than the green one and we're going down? No, it doesn't. It just means there's a chance that the buyers are losing a little bit of control and the sellers are getting stronger. Okay. What happens then after we get this big engulfing. We came up a little bit, but look at what's happening. The red candles are starting to become stronger than the green candles. Okay, they hold more power now, so we're getting more engulfing red bearish candles than the green ones, telling us we're getting a shift and a change, right? And there we go. We're just printing big red engulfing candles. So right now, I'm only interested in sells. Do you know what I mean? The main candles that I'd really take a look at is in an uptrend. You're looking for green engulfing candles to carry on. I mean, when you see big red ones like this, it's either going to be a pullback or it's telling us it might start reversing. But then, hey, guess what? You see this then? A nice strong green candle telling us, nah, we're still going up. We're still going up. Everything's fine. And yeah, candles tell a story. Candles tell a story. That big green candle tells a whole story, right? And I'm looking at the ones before it too. I'm looking at the wicks. I'm looking at these. So before this big one, I'm even looking at these. I'm looking at this one, doji. I'm looking at this big red wick, tiny little body, but guess what? It's red. It tried to go down. It really tried, but it got pushed back up. And then do you know what? I see something like this. Still trying. That, boom. Engulfer. Just swallowed the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost 8. So 7 candles in a row. It's just eaten alive. That's a big engulfing candle. That's telling me, cool. We want to go up. We are going up. Okay. So, yeah, just don't worry too much on candlestick patterns, blah, 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 blah. You can go and read a whole book if you want. The Bible, I think the Candlestick Bible or some shit, right? There's so many books and things to go and learn and read about candlestick patterns, but I'm not the guy to teach you about candlestick patterns because I don't use them myself. Like I said, I'd rather look at what the candles are telling me. They tell a story, so I'm looking at the wicks. I'm looking at where price tried to go, but did it refuse? Are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? You know, if we're in a downtrend and, you know, a big green candle goes all the way up, believes a big wick and refuses and gets pushed back down, you know, we're still carrying on down probably. Or if we're in an uptrend, we're coming up, we get a big massive red candle come down and leave a wick, but then shoot back up and refuse to go down. Cool, we're continuing up in my eyes because the candles just told me. Like, let me quickly go back and just show you again. I just seen it. This is probably the perfect example of it. So we're in an uptrend. Price pushes down, tries its best, you know, but ends like this. That one little candle there is telling me a whole story of, I tried to push down, bro, but I just got pushed back up pretty violently, you know, and then boom. Okay, didn't go that far, but whatever. Yeah, you get the point, man. Once again, green engulfing candle. Now, do I just enter blindly off of that? No, I don't. You know, I look for breakouts, breakout trader. So I'll put a breakout line there. Enter on a break. There we go. Went in my favor. So yeah, with the confirmation of seeing an engulfing candle, I'm waiting for my pullback. There it is. There's the pullback. I'm entering. I'm putting my stop loss there. Targeting these highs. And there we go. So yeah. But in a minute, the next lesson is going to be on entry work, exit work. And that's where I'm going to implement the breakout lines, show you, you know, how I enter on breakouts. When I'm scalping and I'm in and out really fast. Or I'm going to show you how to hold trades, intraday trade, and place your stop losses and take profits in the actual proper places, all right? So let's get into the next lesson.